understand why the rumor about April Mason quitting coaching women is going around for a second time. Because I was talking about this months ago on my TikTok about how she thought it was so difficult to coach women because women basically didn't want to be whatever they felt like they needed to be in order to get a decent man. Now, here's my thing. Not all women are queens. Some of us are on some peasantry, okay? Some of us are just nasty, all right? But for the most part, there are good women out here, and good women are often overlooked. To me, April Mason quitting coaching is basically her getting frustrated with the women in Atlanta or that are in the vicinity of her.
It's a shame that women don't understand the gift that God gave them to use with men and the gift that God gave men to use with women. We've gotten so far from understanding what we are that we label it as manipulation. And it's crazy. Now, can people use it to manipulate? Yes. But the very thing that men desire is what we are. So because I use what I am to you, am I manipulating you because what I am to you causes you to want to give me everything? Am I manipulating you, or am I feeding your need to have my femininity?
Now, to me, April Mason needed to quit because what April Mason wasn't teaching was femininity or how women should get a man. What April Mason was teaching women was how to be like April. And too many of us are different. And if you're walking around here pretending to be something that you aren't just to get a man, that is manipulating him into being attracted to a woman he would naturally be attracted to. Now, if femininity is something natural that all women have, then why is a femininity coach teaching it? It's not something that you have to teach if we as women already have it. When femininity coaches talk about teaching femininity, no, you are teaching women patriarchy. You're teaching women misogyny and sexism and male chauvinism is what you're teaching. It's just teaching women how to be what men want those women to be in order for them to attract more men. But there isn't one type of femininity. And when women are walking around here pretending to be something that they're not, and then they don't get the results that they feel like they deserve from all this pretending, then of course they're going to get frustrated and not want to do those things. Just be yourself, sis. Don't be what other people want you to be. Don't be like this specific set of rules of what men want, because at the end of the day, they don't like you. They like the rules. They like the facade that you put on to attract them. That's not you. And at the end of the day, you're not being true to yourself if you do that. When I was younger, I ain't had patience for shit. Now that I'm 41, I really don't have tolerance for nothing. And it don't even have nothing to do with age. See, it's more about healing. Now I'm healed from a lot of trauma that I experienced as a child. And when you heal, it makes you less likely to tolerate some bullshit. It isn't that you lose the ability to tolerate. It's just that now you have more options. Whereas before, you were tolerating bullshit because you thought it was your only choice. You need to hear this, let me tell you. Never be so unaware of yourself that you don't even realize that your own coping mechanism is you projecting your pain on other people. People ask me, how am I so honest about all of the terrible things that I've done in the past? Oh, you a hoe. Oh, you was a mistress to a married man. Oh, you did this and you did that. Like you ain't never made a mistake before in your life. I could actually tell you that a lot of the stuff that I was doing because I was hurt. And that ain't no excuse. That's why I sit up here and I take accountability for it. I'm not going to hide from you assholes when most of y'all done did worse than what I've done. What makes me different from a lot of people is that I learned a valuable lesson. And had I not gone through all of the things that I went through, I wouldn't be here teaching you how not to do it. I hope y'all do not think all women are this fucking stupid.
I practice hypergamy.
Like, ma'am, at least say it right. It's hypergamy. Lord.
I practice hypergamy. I don't know what the fuck other bitches practice. It's when I date men above my caliber. Okay. I don't date men on my same level. I do too. Why would I want a man that could barely provide the same lifestyle that I could provide for myself? I practice hypergamy. I date men on a higher caliber than myself. Hypergamy is dating someone on a superior level than you. So let's say I work for Con Edison. I am the mechanic. I'm not breeding or fucking another mechanic. I'm fucking the supervisor. If I could get to the CEO, that's what I'm doing. That makes sense. I am gonna be with a man that could better provide for our children and our generation.
Listen, men are not providers. Men are maintainers. The United States is built in a way that there needs to be more than 2 sources of income inside of that household for it to function properly. So, ma'am, that means you need to get up off your ass and go get a goddamn job, make your own money. Men are there to help you maintain a lifestyle that you have already created for yourself. They are not supposed to be handing it to you and your children. They're supposed to be helping you take care of those children, just like you are supposed to be helping them create a better lifestyle for them as well. It is a partnership. It is not something that you're supposed to just lay there and let some man do on his own, because if he's out there working all of the time, he's never at home spending time with his children. Money is not a replacement for fatherhood. It's a lot of men out here with a lot of money who have a fucked up character. If you keep going after men for their money and that's it, you got to deal with a lot of abuse, a long list of just bullshit, because instead of you worried about a man's character, you are worried about how much money he has. Now you go out there and you get your education so you won't be on TikTok looking ignorant like this chick. You go out there and you get your money. And marry before you carry will not save you. These men will abandon you with children once you get divorced, if that's the type of man they are. So please choose a man who has a decent character and who wants to be a father. And I do mean a father to your kids, not a replacement for your absent father. You bird brain basicals need to grow up. You would not date down and entertain a man who you consider is beneath you. So stop expecting these high caliber men to date down and kick it with you. How are you as a man going to feel comfortable telling your children that you aren't going to come pick them up anymore because their mother wants child support and their mother is money hungry? That doesn't mean stop going to pick up your kids.
Why, Daddy?
Talk to your mama. Talk to your mama. Don't talk to me. Talk to your mama. Same reason why your mama wanted no money and she told she wanted child support. And she think I'm gonna continue to do for y'all. Nah, that shit dead. Talk to your mama. Don't call me for nothing. Y'all don't even have to call me no more. Talk to your mama, not me. Deal with your mama. Now call your mama and talk to your mama about it. Ask her why she did what she did, and that'll explain why I did what I did. Now I will not be coming to get y'all no more. Yes, I am home. I'm not coming to get y'all no more. Talk to your mama. She don't care about how y'all feel, so fuck it. She don't care about the kid. That bitch is money hungry. So fuck that shit. I'm not coming no more.
After seeing clips like this, I don't even know how women still getting pregnant by these men, especially black men. Because black men will take out on their children how you as a mother treat them. And that's the messed up part. That's why there aren't any healthy co-parenting relationships. Because one of y'all gotta be like, fuck what you talking about, all I care about is my kids. If you a good father, there is nothing in the world that will stop you from seeing your children, including their mother. Y'all have got to stop letting these women get in the way of you and your children. And if they are money hungry, let them children grow up and learn that on their own, because I promise you, she's going to have to deal with the consequences of that behavior once those children get of age and understand.
Let me tell y'all something. These spiritual folks who try to manifest and have crystals and sage their house for peace, they be lying. They be lying. Let me just tell y'all, when I was practicing New Age spirituality, I had crystals everywhere I went. I had rose quartz trying to manifest love and self-love. I had clear quartz trying to manifest clarity. Let me tell y'all, I was the most confused I ever was in my life. And I ain't have no peace, even though I claimed I did.
Like, how hard is it to say that you lied? Don't be trying to say that about everybody that's spiritual and the only way to God is through Christ. Girl, bye.
Demons was torturing me. They try to say it's all love and light, but even Satan appears as an angel of light. The light that you encounter in New Age spirituality is not Jesus Christ. And I don't care what you tell yourself, it's not the truth.
I used to be a minister, and let me reassure you that one of the main reasons why I decided to no longer follow Christianity is because of who I was ending up fellowshipping with. Religion is a lot about community and about the other people that you're dealing with. And a lot of times when you're dealing with Christians, they are so judgmental. And they want everybody to believe that their religion is the right path. But you have to understand there are other religions. And there are other people who believe that their path is the only and right way to God. So instead of sitting here trying to pick sides or trying to argue over whose path is the right path, You choose the right path that's for you. And if it doesn't feel right for you to be Mormon or spiritual or into metaphysics or Baptist or Buddhist or Hebrew Israelite, Catholic or Jewish or whatever, then don't be it. But please don't try to make it seem like everybody else's religion or participating in spirituality that their religion must not be working or they're lying about it affecting their life positively. I'm sorry, but spirituality works just fine for me. Like, my life works great and better when I'm focusing on that. There's nothing wrong with loving Jesus Christ. I loved Jesus Christ for a long time, and I still got super duper respect for Jesus. I can't even front. But I'm Buddhist, and I had a lot of respect for Buddha as well. I mean, you can like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. You ain't got to pick one or the other. You feel me? Girl, when I was a minister and praying every day, demons was torturing me. And Satan isn't like appearing as an angel of light. Satan was an angel. Let's not forget this. Satan was an angel. So he's still an angel. He's just not looked at so brightly in the Bible, but he's still an angel. Whether you want to admit it or not, everybody's religion and their story and why they believe what they believe in really sounds ridiculous if you apply some logic to it. So New Age spirituality, Christianity, whatever religion that you choose, at some point you just have to have faith and believe in that, whatever that is. I have a cousin who's a genius, man. I never met anybody as smart as this man, and he cannot stand when people believe in Jesus Christ. He be like, y'all please stop believing in the Sky Father. Now, I don't have crystals, but I use sage. I burn something. I smudge something. I will smudge in a heartbeat. Yeah, works for me. I don't know about the crystals. I don't know about the putting the spells on guys and all this stuff for love and put leaves and stuff in your pocket for some money. But I mean, I do feel like the law of attraction and the laws of the universe, they're just like gravity. You know, it's just scientific to me, and that's what I believe in. But yeah, just because it didn't work for you just means that it wasn't your path. It wasn't meant for you to begin with.